Welcome back to part 3 of
Between Two Matts.
Today we're going to switch it up. We're flipping it up with Flippy Floppy. Flippy Floppy. And we are going to be talking about Don Jon.
Yeah, a nice little movie that came out last year about what every guy goes through, and that's watching too much porn.
Yeah. You know, there's one thing that I do enjoy is a nice porn. But this movie...
It takes it to a new level.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Like he's
fucking
addicted to porn.
He's like a crack addict. Like,
yeah.
What does he say? He broke his record of 11 times in a
one
day.
day. Oh my
like,
god,
dude,
your dick
must
is
be
destroyed.
raw.
It's gnarled and fucking beat up because he played bass with it.
Please,
almost.
no more. No more. You're not going to be able to pee straight for a week.
Oh my god. All right. So anyway, let's take
objective stance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's kind of go through the movie. So it starts out. He does his normal routine. He works out. He goes to church. He eats with his family once a week. He goes to confession once a week, which is fucking ridiculous. No Catholic does that.
Yeah, he does his penance at the gym.
Yeah, at the gym, which is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I was like, that's a good routine.
Yeah.
And then he watches porn.
And then he watches porn. And then he goes and he gets drunk. And he finds a random girl to bang. And then after he bangs her,
he watches porn.
He watches porn again.
I'm like, God damn, dude.
What the fuck?
Dude, if you have a girl in your bed, just
wake her up
and
like
go
that.
for another round. Come on. You don't go and watch porn while she's in the other room.
I think it gets to the point where he literally can't sleep without watching porn.
Yeah, I'm like, it was an addiction.
Yeah.
Like, he went through withdrawal when he tried to get off of it.
Yeah. So, long story short, he eventually meets the ghetto I don't know what the
She was a cougar.
Was she a cougar? I don't know. But he ends up dating Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson
I was talking
is
about the other girl.
Yeah. He's dating Scarlett Johansson and she's a fucking bitch.
Oh my god. Like,
she's ridiculous.
She's hot, but she's a bitch.
I think he splooges in every pants that he owns, like in his pants, before he even actually has sex with her.
Like, she just rubs up against him, and he's
until
like,
he
oh
comes,
god.
which is fucking gross and weird.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, come on.
I'd be like, no,
And he jizzed in my pants. Yeah, this would be an appropriate music video for that.
Don't act like you're not impressed. I'm ready to go for round 2 in 45 minutes.
I wear a rubber all the time. It's a necessity.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, he eventually, ends up getting to bang her, and they bang a lot.
Yeah, they do.
And she's kind of a spoiled brat.
She's beyond a spoiled brat.
Like, she demands that he does everything, and then she flies off the handle when she catches him watching porn.
Yeah.
And it's like he already sacrifices enough for you, and when he can't sacrifice that, although that should be number one in a relationship for some people.
What, masturbation? You should be able to masturbate. Sometimes your partner's not in the mood.
Yeah.
So, know.
But when I'm in like courting phase, I try and refrain from it.
No.
Well, here we go. We're getting into personal stuff. Back to the movie.
No.
Okay.
Masturbate, people. Everyone should masturbate. Everyone would be a hell of a lot happier.
But, yeah, by the end of this movie, he ends up
going to night school for her. He ends up
doing a lot of stuff that he's not
normally doesn't do.
And he's like, this is stupid.
Yeah. But he ends up going to night school and watching porn at night school.
That was ridiculous. I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah, that was weird.
Watching it on his phone.
Yeah, that was weird.
And then this one girl catches him doing it, and it's like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and she gives him a porn, catalog.
Is it a video or is it a catalog?
I don't know. It was some porn thing.
But then he ends up breaking up with ScarJo.
Yeah, or she breaks up with him.
Yeah.
And then he ends up fucking the MILF. Kind of.
Yeah,
and then he finds happiness.
Yeah, although I think every guy kind of wants to end up doing it. You asshole! You fucking signed me up for CougarLife.com.
First of all, it's meet a cougar.
God damn.
And second of all, those cougars were hot, so
okay,
you're welcome.
I'll give you that, but I was just like, damn it. Seriously?
Practical jokes.
I was like, you know my fucking email, and you're just like, oh, hey, Matt, guess what? I just signed you up for CougarLife.com.
How are those spam emails yet? Have you gotten any yet?
Fuck you.
All right, so let's do
back to the movie.
Pros and cons real quick.
Pros.
It's a movie about masturbation and
about a
and
real
porn.
guy problem.
Yeah, and that's
like
porn addiction.
every guy can relate to this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my pros is it set up a really interesting character. Like he had, he wasn't like crazy, like, in-depth character, but he was, he had an interesting routine. He had an interesting perspective on what porn is. Right. He made it seem like it was a lifestyle. Mm-hmm. Like, ScarJo was like, they give awards to people in movies. He goes, they have porn awards, too. That made me laugh.
I remember. That was funny.
Yeah, he had an interesting perspective on the whole porn situation, which I'd never thought of before.
Okay, go.
Cons, this movie... They hyped this movie up to make it look like it was a cinematic masterpiece, and I was like, it really isn't. It's not a comedy. It's not a drama. It just has a very interesting story to tell. But like,
it's a romantic comedy.
It was a romantic comedy, but it was really more on the romantic side rather than the comedy, because there were some good laughs in it, but I wasn't laughing the entire time.
Yeah.
Con for you.
It's set in New Jersey.
They're
the biggest.
The Jersey accent.
They're so Guidos. Everyone is a Guido in this movie.
Oh my god. His
terrible.
family is the definition of a Guido family. And I'm half Italian.
It's terrible.
Like, my grandparents are Italian, and I'm like, damn, yeah.
It is horrible.
He and his dad are wearing wife beaters at dinner.
At dinner with gold necklaces with greased up hair.
Greased up hair. Then he's going, well, what the fuck's your problem, boy?
What's your problem? Yo, don't call me boy. It was awful.
His mother is the typical Guido mother.
Oh my god.
I'm starting to get into it.
It's hard. It's so bad.
I gotta stop.
I mean, other than that,
it was a good movie.
It was okay.
Like, what would you rate it?
I'd probably give it a 6.5, maybe a 6.
Yeah, I'm thinking more on a 6.2, 6.3.
Yeah, I mean, it was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable, but it was not the cinematic masterpiece that they had hyped it up to be.
Yeah, and I had some, like, it didn't whisk me away like movies are supposed to do.
It was like, this is really relatable and realistic.
This is relatable and realistic.
This is not escapism.
Yeah.
But that about wraps it up for episode 8. We will continue on episode 9 with a couple different topics.
Yep.
I'm Matt Romeo.
And I'm Matt Wyman.
And this was Between Two Matts.